weekend. It is, actually, I don't even know. Alexa, what's the temperature? It's windy.
Right now, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
This is it.
Tonight, expect a low of 22 degrees.
This is it. I can't wait. This is it. Now it gets warm. This is where we turn the corner. Oh, I can't wait. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Remember, tonight, for a lot of us here in the United States, it is spring forward. Losing our sleep. I hate that. They should do away with that. I mean, it's just ridiculous already. Just stop. All right. Do away. Oh no. There's a low price offer from Amazon. No thanks. Okay. Let me put that there. You could hear the wind. Maybe. Let me mute this, even though I got my volume low. And I can relax and enjoy my coffee. And let me just check the weather. Windy. Yeah, I do my own weather forecasting. Okay, let's look. Let's look what's going on. There's a lot of wind. A lot of wind. What's up, Gingas? A lot of wind up here. But we're about to turn the corner with the weather. Let me just finish the pop-outs. What do I have? What am I missing? This one. I just did some errands. So I'm good. It's windy and rainy over there. Hold on, I'm missing something. What am I missing? This one. I'm gonna look at this map in a second, but I gotta get these pop-outs done. And enjoy my coffee. Nope, it's not community coffee, it's just regular coffee. I have to switch up sometimes. Actually, somebody sent me coffee and I don't know where it came from. Somebody sent me coffee as a gift. Coffee beans. I have the machine to grind it up, but I'm like, I don't know who sent me this coffee. Oh, how's the model going? One is done. It took me over a week. Oh, I finished it yesterday. It's up on the top shelf right now. Want to see it? This was, I'll never, ever, ever, ever do one like this again. Ever. I should call this guy and we could get him on to talk about his display. I'm going to call Rupert. Let me see something first. There's a person at my door. That's the backyard. Oh, it's the cats. Okay. Let me call Rupert. I love his display in the background too. I'm jealous. Good afternoon. Well, good morning to you. Can you hear me? I don't hear you. Uh-oh. That's not good. I can't hear you. I see you answered. That's weird. Let's try that again. Maybe now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm live streaming, but a friend of mine, Genghis, who watches your show, wants you to come on with me while I stream to talk about the displays behind you. They're fascinated, a few people are fascinated, so am I, on those display cases that you have behind you when you're doing the show and the stuff that's in it,
Okay.
the models and stuff. So you let me know when there's a good time for us to get together during the day, and I'll bring you on Skype, or I can call you on your phone via Skype, on my Skype, and then you can explain to us what's back there, because you have some nice stuff in the back. Because, you know, I'm into the models. There's a few others that are into models. They see your display cases. I want to know more about what you got back there.
Okay, it's all just Star Wars toys.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, they can hear you now. It's all Star Wars toys, Genghis. But it's, I mean, you've got a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, it goes back to my childhood.
Wow, so those, wait a minute. So those are the original figurines from back in the day when you were a child?
Most of them are. They were in a flood in my father's house. My sister saved them from the flood.
Wow.
Cleaned them all up. Then they were put into storage, and I took the figures out of storage, and the next year all of the vehicles were stolen.
Wow.
So when I brought them over to this country, I only had the figures.
Wow.
And in order to make up for the fact that all of the vehicles had been stolen, I have been replacing the vehicles slowly and steadily.
I know, I was jealous when you showed me your bigger Millennium Falcon. That's beautiful. That thing is big. It's bigger than mine. That's for sure. It's really big. That's awesome. But that's the toy. That's the actual Millennium Falcon toy, right?
Yeah, that's a newer version of the toy.
Wow.
They sell it like in Disneyland, Galaxy's Edge. Yeah.
Well, still, one day I'll come on and I'll interview you and your work, your background, all that stuff, so people can get to know who Rupert is.
Okay. And this is going to be on KGR.
No. I'm streaming on my stuff right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm live right now on
Oh, I see.
multiple platforms, including TikTok.
Well, very cool. I'd be happy to tell you all about the displays here, and maybe I can get some close-ups and some photographs. To
Do
share
that.
with you.
Let's do this. What are you doing next Saturday, like around this time? When do you go on your trip to cross country to do events?
Next Saturday at this time, I will be available. Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Before you leave.
Yeah, I don't leave until April.
Okay, good. So do that. Take some photos, take some cool pictures, and then next Saturday, 10 a.m. your time, 1 o'clock my time, I'll get you on and show, and you'll send me the photos via email or whatever, and then I could set it up and show everybody.
Well, fantastic. I look forward to that.
And we'll talk about your show, your upcoming trips across the country, doing events, all that. We'll get more into that next week.
I love it. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you on Thursday.
Okay, great.
All right, Rupert, you have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Cool, he'll do it next Saturday. He's got some, but you hear that? He's got the original, like a lot of the old original figurines. You know what those are worth? Those Star Wars figurines? Oh my gosh. So Rupert will be joining us next week. Now, I'll say this. Something's going on. I'm like, why is my camera jumping like that? That means something's uploading in the background and something's going on. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Remember that battleship I got, the Carolina class battleship, that was like a Lego style, but it's not Lego, because it's an adult model kit, but it's based like on the same kind of a Lego. Let me tell you this right now. If 10 people bought it, I would predict 4 tops would finish it. Now, the only reason people would finish is because of the money invested in what they purchased. Okay? That's the only way. Because let me tell you, there's 370 pieces, but it's not. Because they say that there's 370 steps. But in each step, there's multiple pieces in each step that can add up to like 10, 15. So you're talking, there was no 370 pieces. That was how many steps there were. There had to be 600-700 pieces for this model. One part, I should show you. Because this is so freaking bizarre. Boy, oh boy, did I put my foot in my mouth when I bought this one. Alexa, bright living room light, 50%. Let me.
Okay.
Where's the box? Did I put the box away? What did I do with the box? Oh, I think I put it under the bed. I gotta find it. Hold on. That's interesting. It's not in the box, so it must be here. It must be in here. I'm not gonna go crazy looking for it. No, I'm not. Okay, anyway, I'll explain. I'll explain in the picture. Because I put all the boxes away for the models. I throw a lot of the boxes out. I save some of the boxes to spray paint inside of them. But I'll just show the picture and I'll explain. Alexa, dim living room light, 50%.
Okay.
Oh my God, I gotta go to the car. Somebody's using a chainsaw. But check this out. Well, the good thing about the model was that it was numbered in that big booklet. So let's say it had the number 1. But it had the steps on it underneath. So say steps 250 to 275. So you look for it, and it has the number of correlating. So it has a number 1 in a small box, and then it has the numbers underneath it. So you got to grab those bags that is going to be part of this step. It was well organized that way. But opening them and dumping them on the table, there was so many pieces in each step. It was sick. It was crazy. You saw how big those bags were. Well, here's the model. It's done. That is the final model. I cannot tell you how difficult it was putting that together. That's 28 inches long. Do not be fooled by the image. That TV's 75 inch? I don't remember. It's big, it's at least 75. That is, just look at the tiles underneath. That is a big model. big. So that's how the model came out. And I cannot tell you how difficult it was to put that model together. I will never do a model like that again. Ever. Ever. Because it was that hard. Now, even in the front here, you see the chain? Okay, see those links right here? This came where you had to break each link and connect it together. And at the ends were these pieces here, like a Lego thing that would snap into place. So there's 2 sets of chains in the front. Let me tell you, putting that alone together, what's up, Nick, was a nightmare. Nightmare. Putting those links together for that. So this was not an easy model by any means. Usually I can knock a model out 3-4 days. This one took me over a week. Constant hours and hours. That's why I haven't been streaming. I've been focused on finishing that. It was difficult. Now, our friend Mike Esposito in Mass, he's been working on some models, and it came out nice. Wow, it's really windy here. I gotta take this sweatshirt off because I went out like this. Look at Mike's model. Let me put a couple of his images up so I have it ready. And he's working on another one now. Look at the detail he did on his. It's funny because I'm inspiring people with the model making. It's crazy. I'm sure he's been working on models regardless. But this, look at the detail he did in that cockpit. That's awesome. He sent me these pictures last night. Look at that. That is cool. Look at the detail. Look how he painted. He weathered it. Look how beautiful that came out. Look at the detail. I am impressed. When I see stuff like that, I'm impressed. So, there was stress of losing pieces. Because I've dropped a few. Then I had to get my flashlight and search the floor, and it's a carpet. So, and there's dark black. It's hard to see the pieces if it blends into it. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I got that model out of the way. Hold on, I gotta change. I'm too hot. I'm doing laundry. I'm doing all kinds of stuff today. Wow, they're going to town with a chainsaw. I don't know, man. I gotta take a peek. Oh, it's over here. I gotta see who's doing this. The chainsaw or something. They're doing it next door. They're cleaning up the property. It's not a they're cleaning up. I hope they don't start going crazy over there. I could just see it in the summertime, building a tent for the church. Because there's a church right next to me on the property down below by the road. And he owns some of that property. I don't use the woods. So I don't care. But I do care If they stop doing, I don't really. That doesn't matter to me. But anyway, you could hear it probably. Hear it? Rat, what's going on? Wasn't that a great looking plane? Well, he's going to come on, Rat, next week, Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. He's going to share me all the photos he has of his Star Wars stuff, and he's going to come on next week, and I'm going to do a quick interview with him, with Rupert. That's next Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. He does a show on the station, so he'll send me everything I need. But that is a beautiful plane. But my battleship came out nice. My carrier came out beautiful. My Enterprise. Now, I don't know where that photo is. I delete. Where's my carrier? I'm going to have to re-download it, probably. I'm constantly deleting. Oh my God, where is this photo now? I gotta call Richard Dolan. Jesus, I was gonna grab a picture. Here it is. No, here it is. Okay, so this is the Enterprise. Now this is better. Look how this looks. This wasn't easy either. You might think it's easy. There was a lot of detail for this. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Right here. There's the Enterprise. And I put lights in it. I put lights on the flight deck and on the bridge. You could see it lit up. And it's bracketed on an angle so you could see it. It's not flat. It's at an angle. So it looks freaking amazing. It really, really does. I'm really happy the way this one came out. Let me see this one. Yeah, that's a little closer up. It's just kind of same image. But look at that. Doesn't that look cool? That really came out nice. I'm really happy on how that came out. So now I have 2 models left, and then I'm stopping. I mean, don't you think I've done enough? Look at that. This is the Into Darkness Enterprise. That's the last one. That is Next Generation. There's a lot of Enterprises, but now I have the original Enterprise to do. That's the last Enterprise. One more. Unless I find NX. We'll see. Down the line. But I'm working on it now. I only spray painted it. That's all I've done. I've spray painted the model. Got stationed on the Nimitz when he was first joined. When he was at sea for 6 months. They dry docked for the rest. Wow. Well, the Nimitz was part of the movie Final Countdown. That's an excellent movie. I wish, you know, it was made a long time ago, but that movie was cool. Even though I did want to see them engage with the Japanese, but they couldn't because it would change history and time and all that stuff. So, but that movie was with Martin Sheen. There was a few actors in that movie. If you've never seen that movie, I definitely suggest you do. I think Kirk Douglas is in it. Yes, Kirk Douglas was in it. I think he's the captain, commanding officer CO. That's a good movie. Final Countdown. There's a lot of recognizable actors and actresses in that movie. But I got a model from China. And it's funny because it's an American guided missile destroyer. Wow, that's awesome, Rat. However, the dry dock gave him time to do his professional development, and he got on with the P-3 Orion Air Crews and retired as a Navy crew chief out of Whidbey. That's cool. And God bless him. God bless all veterans and their families and all that. Hold on. Where is this, Ron? This is going to be a nightmare. This one, I know this one's going to be a nightmare because I want to put lights, but I don't know if I would have to cut a lot. Alexa, brighten living room light 50%. This one will be a super challenge because I'll have to do a lot of cutting. Alexa, brighten living room.
Okay.
Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
God, so bright. China. Because I was looking at it, and I would have to paint a lot. But the instructions, which they rarely, there is no real instructions in any model. It's numbered, labeled, letters. But this thing is ridiculous, and I'll tell you why. There's no steps. Remember, this is made in China. This is the bizarrest thing I've ever seen. Now, there's no Chinese on it, but it's worse how they did this. This is how they had the steps. Look at this. Look how they have the steps. It's like all the pieces where it goes in one place. Look at this. Now, if I'm going to put lights in here, I'm going to have to build the bridge, that there's two pieces for the top. First, because in the beginning of this procedure, steps, they want you to put the hull together. This is step one. Look, one, put the hull together. I can't put the hull together, because then I won't be able to run the lights from the bridge down, inside, and out. So I'm going to have to build the bridge first, then take the deck, put all the pieces on the deck, then lay it inside. Because look how it comes. It's freaking crazy. Look. And that's not the color. I got to paint that. That's like a burgundy. That's ridiculous. I could keep it that way. I'm going to paint it. I put a black line in there. But where's the other piece? What the heck is it? I just had it. Oh my gosh. Am I flipping out? I just had it. It was literally in my hand. Unless I put it down. I gotta paint those too. What the heck did I do with the big main piece? Alexa, brighten living room light.
Okay.
See, now that's just bizarre. I just had the whole piece. What's up, Grandizer? No bike riding yet. I'm getting prepared though. I just had the piece. Unless I put it down when I went to grab. That is weird. Oh, no. We gotta keep that. All right, I'm just like bugging out now. What did I do with the whole piece? I just had it. It can't just disappear. Is it like weirdly happening here where I just had the thing in my hand? Literally. It was the top. It's pretty hard to miss. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I don't know how I missed that. I'm gonna have to put all the pieces on this first, paint it first, like a charcoal gray, and then put all the pieces on it, including the bridge, drill the hole through here to go into the hull so I can light it up when it's together. This is not going to be an easy model to do. And there's a lot of pieces to it. And it's in Chinese. Which I don't have a problem, because language is not, for a model, language is not important really. It's all numbers and letters across the board. But this is the last model I'll do before bike riding kicks in. But see, it's Chinese. Like I said, that doesn't matter. I'm just making fun. I've done models in German. I've gotten Korean models, Japanese models, Chinese models, all kinds of models. I'm letting that fire go out because it's, wow, that's the same thing on the poster. I was like, that's with a carrier. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
Do what in the garbage? Really? Rat. That's crazy. What's going on? A lot of synchronicity going on with you today, with these models. Now, there might come a time, not anytime soon, and I'm actually contemplating, because there's all these Enterprise models here, and there's Star Wars there too, but I think I'm going to hang the original Enterprise right above my head, lit up, like right there somewhere, and hang it, because it's the original. It'll separate from all these models. The original Enterprise has to be a standalone, and I may hang it and wire it somehow. We shall see. But I think I might hang that model. It's going to be lit up. I'm going with orange and red when I build it. Like I said, I'm starting it now. It's only been painted though. But I think I'm going to hang the Enterprise, the original, so it stands alone. The only thing is, and I'm going to have to move, I can't do it. I was playing drums last night. This can't stay here. I can't hit the drums. I can't hit the cymbals. I'm hitting that stuff. It has to go. I knew that was going to happen. The cymbal is too close. So I may have to shift the Death Star over, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, to be honest, because I got stuff tied to the ceiling. The Death Star needs to go here, and I have it wired. The Death Star needs to move. Alexa, brighten living room light 100%.
Okay.
And this is going to be a problem because of the wiring. Because I taped everything down. There's not much play here. I would have to cut. Oh, I got the wires attached there. We might have to do that. This is no good. This is no bueno. I could move the Death Star here. I'll still have to run wire. And I've got the planet attached to the ceiling. But I can't hit the symbols. Okay. That's tight. This could swing. Oh, it can't swing too much. This would be better off going that way. Okay, let's do something. Let's take the TIE fighter off. And I gotta be very careful with this. Oh, it might work. Yeah, that's a little close, but it's better. Shit, I might be able to go all the way. Let's take Anakin off. Let's take Anakin and put Anakin here. Okay, there's Anakin. Let's move this baby, if possible. One more. It doesn't matter. Okay. We could see the wire, who cares? Okay, that's gonna have to go on the other side. I'm gonna have to run this wire because now we can't see where it shoots out. I'm gonna have to rewire it, which I'm not gonna do now. I'll do that later. But it has to get out of my way. For my symbols. Now that's better. For now. Because I can't hit my drums with that Death Star in the way. Alexa, dim living room light 50%. Horrible.
Okay.
But that's just the way it's going to have to be. I'll fix the Death Star later. But now that freed up my area for the symbols. I was hitting it. I'll break it. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
What's up, 91? I'm not playing music right now. There is something I'm going to do, but I got to get off Tube and Facebook. Because there is something absolutely beautiful going on a video live stream. But I can't share it on the Tube or Facebook. During the Vietnam destroyers would form what they call the gun line. Basically a big loop of gunships that would go in, hit the Vietnam coastline, and then back out to open water for resupply. That's interesting. Oh my God, I gotta call Richard.
Please leave your message.
Hey, Rich, it's Bill. I got your book yesterday, overnight. and I see that it's up to 60 something. I got to look at the book cover. I'm just curious when the other ones are going to come out. I know it's a series of books on the USOs. I can't wait to read it. I sent you a photo of me with the book on Skype, so go check it out. Anyway, you both have a great weekend, and give me a call because I want to know more information. Anyway, have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye. Yeah, I got his book yesterday. It is, I should have just said it right. It's the 69 USOs Beginnings to 1969 by Richard Dolan. This is his latest book. And I know he's got the other one coming out in a month or two. But I like to know ahead of time when things, I know he said something about that. I'll be in touch with him. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay, that's good. All right, clear. What's going on in here? What's up, Divergent? Really? There's that much of a delay on Rumble? So we're going to get off the tube. We're on TikTok. We're on Rumble. We're on numerous platforms. So I'm going to get off the tube and Facebook because I really want to see this live feed that's going on right now because it's amazing. So for those watching on YouTube, we're on the other platforms. We'll continue there. I'm going to stop streaming on the Tube and Facebook in a second. What's going on in this live feed? I went to the beer distributor earlier. And she had this feed in the store. And I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. She goes, I watch this all day long. I've been watching for the last week because there's a lot of stuff going on this feed. It's actually a bald eagle. And there's 3 hatchlings. It happened a few days ago. And it's a live feed from California. And it looks freaking amazing. Right now, the male is on the babies. And you could see it when it brings the food. I love this. And the video quality is superb. So I want to share this stream. It's beautiful. The scenery, it's just beautiful. So that's why I'm going to get off. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go to the car. I'll leave my German beer here. I had to resupply my German beer, wheat beer. But I had to get this. Somebody grandizer was talking about bike riding. Oh, it's going to be in the 60s this week. So I never have enough. I was talking about this last night, how I'm like a pack rat, preppy person. Can never be enough prepared. Alexa, brighten living room light. What the heck was that?
Okay.
So I wear a lot of sweatpants when I bike ride and shorts when it's summer. But I had to buy more sweatpants. Can never have enough. So I bought 5 pairs of these. And they got the pockets on the sides. But guess how much each one was? It's freaking amazing. $10. I bought 5 pairs for bike riding. So I'm getting ready. And I had plenty of sweatpants, but I can never have enough. Like Grandizer asked the question. What's the question? What's the question? I do remember when Billy Crystal did that. I'm not going to try to... I have a bad enough New York accent. Trying to do another accent is insane. It's bad enough that I have a New York accent. You know what it'd be like for a New York person trying to emulate another language? It's not easy. We could barely speak English. Oh my God. We're gonna stop the stream. I was in the process. You'll see. I'll tell you afterwards. Let me get off Tube and Facebook. Rat, you're fine, but you're out west. You know, you're all good. Oh, you said into the light. Don't go into the light. Caroline. Caroline, don't go into the light. Oh my gosh, it just made me think when you wrote that. Oh my, that's pretty bad. Rat, I've been paying attention to your streams. The music and all the stuff you're doing. Oh, I get notifications. I follow you. I know when you're on. I see you doing the metal and all that other stuff. Anyway, let me stop the stream on the Tube. And Facebook. All right, so those watching on YouTube, have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And see you all soon. Wow, it is really windy out there. So goodbye on YouTube. YouTube is toast. And now we got to do Facebook.